Hi,
Hello.
welcome to my show.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Abiola Andre. Yeah.
Okay, hi Abiola Andre. Why the name?
Why the name? It's my third stage name actually. So I started out with Andre.
Okay.
Then I was getting to the point where the career was getting serious, and I realized SEO wise, Andre wasn't gonna work. So Andre is like a dummy in Spanish.
You're
so
not lying.
I changed it to Andre Music. So it was music with double S. But at that
Yeah.
point, it was just a thing of, I didn't really think it through. Let me just change something real quick. Let me keep releasing.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm matured enough and I'm like, I don't really connect with that. I think Abiola is my name. Andre
Yeah.
is something people have been calling me since like secondary school. So why not
So
let
like
me
a
just,
nickname.
yeah. So let me just merge them together and just make that work. So yeah, that's why.
It's a cool name, Sha.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Because to be fair, you're very right. If I was to type Andre into like, I'll see
it. You
Andre
never find me.
2000. I'll see.
At least for now.
Yes, but now like Abiola Andre
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
perfect. So what was it like growing up?
Growing up, I would say it was very. There were phases, honestly. It was
Yeah.
no. I didn't come from like the richest family, but at least we had everything we wanted.
Yeah.
Growing up was very best way to put it entrepreneurial. So I had a business with my mother,
Okay.
and I'll always be the first person she hired one way or the other. So it was very active. Like
Free labor.
yeah, I was I was doing free labor every time. But I mean, it helped. So yeah, that's what my childhood was like in terms of like schooling or any other thing. It was just free, just playing,
So
nothing
no
too
strict, no
crazy.
strict family background. Everything was
I mean, my
calm.
parents were strict. I mean, strict. I mean,
Yeah,
we get
fair
to
enough.
that, but like
Okay.
strict in the sense that like they were just, just normal Nigerian parents that are trying to
Yeah.
get by and just get it and just get money. It's a thing where obviously they want their children to, be serious, read their books. Same lot that everybody goes through, nothing
Yeah. Did they
crazy.
force you to pick between like law, engineering, and like medicine?
Funny enough, no,
That is
no.
good.
I think for me, my case was whatever I studied, I knew I was going to study it at like just three.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing?
I studied estate management, and from a younger age, aside from maybe loving music and all that, I funny love construction for some weird reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why, and I was drawn to it. So I mean, to go into like deep construction fields, I had to be in science
Mm.
class. I'm not a science person.
No, no. I
I'm
rate
more of
the
a
honesty.
business arts person. So
Yeah.
I mean, estate management just worked. I just knew that okay, you know what? If I still wanted to be in the built environment, that would have worked
Yeah,
for
that
me.
would
Yeah.
have worked for you. Perfect. And at what point, I mean, you did say that you liked music
Mm.
since you were young. What point did you want to take it seriously?
Seriously, that's a very good question. Seriously, I think the switch serious for me was, I'll say Unilag. So I was like year four. But it was at that point, I don't think it was a switch. I think I had understood a bit more things and I understood how to move better. So it was like,
Yeah.
okay, why not just put my energy into this? And I think what also helped was like I was around a lot of people that, could help in terms of production. I was meeting more people that could
Yeah.
help put some pieces together. So yeah, it just aligned at that point.
Did you at any point maybe start in like church, school drama, all of that stuff?
None of that.
So you just literally loved music. And did they used to play music a lot, like for you growing up?
Yes. So my pops used to play a lot of Wasiu. Yeah, a lot, like
That's the
unhealthy
OG.
amount of times. I mean, I didn't like it before, but I love it. Yeah, but
Tell me about it.
it's. I think my love for music started around like 11 years or 12. I just loved music, but like until maybe how I used to love like lyrics books. I used to just read
Yeah.
it, and I didn't understand what I was doing. I just read it. I'll be miming it, but like I think the first time it clocked on me that I can actually do music or make music was when I got like my first laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and the first app I wanted to get was an app called Audacity.
Okay.
And yeah, I was just happy to be there
To be
and
there.
be working on it. And I was like, okay, I can do this thing. But yeah, that was like the first core memory of
That
music.
you had. And like now looking back, what was your first like your setup? How did you used to record? Or what was the first time for you recording? Like,
First time alone or with a producer?
let's say your
First
very very first time.
time, very first time, very first time I think was funny enough, very funny story. I would say I wanted to make music, but the
Yeah.
first time I had any like experience recording was as a producer.
You started producing
Yes,
first.
not producing. I won't say producer. I'll say recording engineer. Very funny backstory. I learnt Audacity, as I said, and I started telling people around that we're also interested in music.
Yeah.
Next thing, somebody's like, "Oh, somebody needs help to record," and very funny story. I'm charging the person money,
I
and this
love
is
it.
this is at 13. So I used
Thirteen.
I used the back then we used to use like headphones that had like mics.
Yeah,
So that was my
yeah, yeah, those
first
ones.
experience.
Yes.
And but my first experience recording my own vocals was like say SS2.
Yeah.
So was I mean I had been working with people that were already doing music, so I
Yeah.
just was just connected with them, went to the studio and they just put me through, sing something, and then from there it was like, okay, yeah, I can do this thing.
Like, you
Yeah.
can actually do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And like, did you have to push yourself to get to that point, or like, did you have friends, family who would push you there?
I push myself. I love music, man.
Uh,
on is a very unhealthy love.
no, I'm sorry. It's not even unhealthy, but like
It's
that's
like
actually very
I
crazy.
love
I
it.
like it because
Yeah.
I think it's very easy for people to get very discouraged
Mm-hmm.
when you're starting something
Mm-hmm.
new because you're sort of seeking validation, and all
Mm-hmm.
it just takes is one person to say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, are you sure?" And that "are you
Mm-hmm.
sure?" like puts doubts.
I think for me it was just one of those moments where you feel like, wow, I can do something.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think it was very very amusing that I can think of something from my head and bring it out into music. That
to
was a very
music.
very amusing process. I'm like, okay, I
And I
like
mean, you
this.
were in secondary school when that started,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So how did you like break it to your parents? I'd be like,
Break it.
did it? Okay, okay. When
They
you
don't
first
break
started,
anything. It was they just knew, so it was a thing where I always just leave the house, obviously.
yeah,
Then to get to the point where your parents was like, don't leave the house, I'll still leave the house. Then at some point to get to the point where they are maybe at home, I'm singing a lot, I'm
yeah,
writing. They're not, to them it's just okay, this is just a normal young boy being a normal young boy. I think when it dawned on them that okay, this guy might actually want to be serious with this thing was, so I was already like being around like a group in like
yeah,
that SS2, SS3 time, and they were like, I'll say at my age right now, so they're pushing and everything, they were going for shows, and I'm
yeah.
like, okay, I've recorded, let me follow these people for shows. Obviously I'm young, so they had to come and tell my parents that how far can he, so that was like I think their first awakening that okay, this
This
person
guy is
is
serious. So
yeah. I mean they didn't let me go, but that was, I think that was their first thing with it. But I think with them, my parents are not the parents to discourage, but obviously they were just at that moment it was more particular about education, education,
education, yeah,
education. Yeah, nothing crazy.
that's usually how they
Yeah,
are. So they didn't let. They said no, you're not going anywhere. Oh. But
I didn't know.
so are you saying the first time you actually got to maybe perform with anybody was like you were an adult or
No, no, no. So that was first time I got the chance to perform was SS3. So I mean by SS3,
yeah, yeah,
I
already.
had met other people like me in school that were also making music together. I mean, school have like these little events. You will just come perform. Yeah, so I think during maybe SS3, that's the first
Yeah,
time I had the chance to actually hold the mic and like actually
and
perform.
actually
Yeah,
perform.
yeah.
And how did you feel? No guitars, nothing.
I was anxious and shy, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I mean, as is the case with anything I starting, man, there's always that little bit of imposter syndrome or that little anxiety where you're like, okay, I will like you this, I don't know, how will I,
Yeah,
deliver on this. But yeah, I think as time went on, I got better. But the first time I was shy. I
you
said,
were
oh
very
man,
shy. And okay, let's say you finished the performance
yeah.
and you went backstage. Did you feel like were you like okay, I'm not doing it again, or it just like gingered you
No,
even more?
I was ginger because it thing with performance. I kid you not. I believe every big artist here before they go on stage, they will still have that feeling of oh, I'm about to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing with performance is missed in the midst of the performance or in between the performance. Yeah, you get in the flow and you get in emotion. Like
yeah,
that thought doesn't
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
is non-existent at that point. Yeah,
Yeah.
but after I was very excited that wow, I'm about to do this again.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and so like your friends just kept bigging you up basically,
My
or
friends.
like family. What was it?
Nah,
It was not strictly you.
it
You were
was just
like,
me,
I don't
man.
care.
It was just. I think what as it still drives me or has driven me from then. It's still the love of music. It's just the love to create, the love to write, and the love
Yeah,
to just. And I think one other thing, music has also helped in other areas of my life just to be better. So yeah, why not? It's
just
just. I mean, the support came at some point in terms of like energy, encouragement, all of that. But before then, it's just me
Me,
pushing it, man.
myself, and I. And did you ever maybe get to a point where you're like, okay, you know what, maybe it's not for me, or you got discouraged?
Nah.
I'm sorry, this is crazy. Like, paper show
No.
cannot even. I love.
So it's like, the thing with life here, when we all go through life, I mean, the
Yeah.
first phase, we're always just trying to find out what's that thing that we would love to do. And everybody wants to live a purpose-driven life here. And
Yeah.
for me, early enough, that was what I clicked to be my purpose. And I think as time went on, there were just different markers to confirm and just to encourage me internally that, okay, this thing works. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm a human being. There's the occasional times of maybe you release a song or you're trying to get to a certain place and you're not getting there. You still feel that thing within you, but it's not, for me, it's not a thing of, oh, this is going to make me stop making music or creating music. Nah.
Upwards and
The process of creating alone, I enjoy that. That is enough for me, even if I don't have to put out music the rest of my life. So yeah, nah, never.
And what would your process be like?
My process is, I mean, I have a studio at home,
Okay.
so when I want to record, it's always maybe I have producers that send me beats, so I always just maybe record using like pre-written stuff, or I just lay down melodies then write upon it. So it all depends. If it's a feeling at the end of the day, whatever type of feeling I get from the beats, I try to express that on the beats.
Yeah. And when did you find your sound?
When did I find my sound?
Because, like, to be fair, when you start, you would have to play with different melodies.
That's a very good question. I was thinking about that question recently. I'll say find my sound. I would say maybe after my first EP.
Okay.
Yes, I think the EP was very versatile. I tried with a lot of sounds, but like after recording it and maybe the process after, I started understanding what is core to me when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Or what's the type of sound I like to hear, type of music I would love to create, that kind of thing. I'm still very versatile, but there's things, for example, I lean towards the R&B side.
Yes,
Why?
definitely.
Because I like to be very expressive in music. I like to tell stories. I like to use the sound of my lyrics to visualize stuff. So the R&B side helps me express that a lot. So I'll say core is the Afro R&B side, but at the same time I'm versatile because I mean I grew up listening to Asha. I love Fuji at the end of the day. I love Sonny Ade's music. I love every type of music at the end of the day. So one way or the other, you always find like bits and bob.
Yeah.
But at the core is, for me, is like the Afro R&B sound that just allows me to be expressive and be emotional in my writing.
I'm so sorry for that. My mind is just
Sorry.
blown.
Sorry.
And this EP that you dropped, was that your actual first body of work that came out, or did you even have singles?
So that was my first body of work. Yeah.
And if it's straight out?
No. Sorry. So body of work, we took all body of work albums. That's why I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So my first maybe single was like secondary school.
Okay.
I'll say first official single was like year 3. That started to Lost in Ways. Then after that, did a bit of features with people. Then it was just the EP straight up.
Yeah, and when you put it out, were you worried about like people listening or how numbers would do? Or your own was just, I don't care, this is my stuff. I've just put it out there. Whatever people think, that's your business.
I've never been in. I mean, I think now that there's more understanding of the business.
Yeah.
So. And sometimes I'm wearing the music business art or the label owner type art. Then sometimes I'm wearing the creative art. Now you have to care about things like that. But from time, I've never ever cared about people like numbers.
Yeah.
Or streams. Like I want people to listen. I want them to feel something from the music. I know that okay, if I can promote it as much and I can get more people to listen to it, to go where it needs to go to. But I think that's my primary concern. My primary concern is more, am I satisfied with what I'm creating? Like, am I okay putting that out in the world and feel like, you know what? Even me, when I'm 40, I want to listen to this, or I'll listen to this and feel like, yes, I did something good. That's my primary concern.
It's just busting my head because I think a lot of people need more of your attitude. Because I think, again, if you really want to be in the music industry, you need to care less about what anyone says. You need to. Like, it just needs to be about you, and it needs to be for what you want. And speaking of this same EP, And when like you distributed it and you did all of that stuff, if you could compare it to the very first time maybe you created music, what has changed for you?
What changed? I became a better writer, so obviously with practice,
Yeah.
better writing. I think I understood melodies more. Yeah, I understood how to record more. Understood, okay. I think what difference would be maybe the growth in writing, growth in melody or in composition. I think growth in being an artist. Like aside from the recording or making music side of things, there's also so many other parts. So there's the branding side of things, there's the
Yes.
marketing side of things. So it forced me to really understand those, little
Those things.
facets. Yeah.
And how did you eventually bring them together? So did you maybe get someone to walk you through these things, or did you just sit down and be like, okay, I have to figure it out myself?
Okay. So I mean, this takes us back to my first project was 2017.
Something, yeah.
So I had like two people that were core with me in my team. I didn't really see it as a team at that point. I just saw it as two of my guys that really love my stuff and they were willing to always help me with things. So they helped, and I think what they helped is was really ideation, operational type work. But for me, in terms of like, let's say every other thing, I feel like the only thing you don't know is things you've not read.
You've not read.
I did read, I did collect information, and I'm applying it as it goes.
Yeah, DIY
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I mean, it's fair because you need to understand it for you to be able to outsource
True,
it to
true.
anyone. And you brought out a new song recently.
Yeah, I did.
Which, by the way, guys, that was the song that I actually listened to, and I had to get him on here because it's like synthwave. It's crazy. I'm sorry, like I really liked it. I played it for him. I think I played it for him immediately, and they were like, "Oh, who's that?" And they was like, "Oh, that's synthwave." They were like, "Yes," and I really, really loved it. And if you don't mind shedding more light, how do you know like your song is ready to come out?
How do I know? Or how do I'll say, okay, how do I know what song to release?
Okay, yeah, we can do no, or even how a song is ready, because for example, some people can be like, oh, they would create the beats, record the song, play it over and over again before they feel like it's ready to be out. How does that work for you?
How does that work? That's a very good question. I mean, let's start with the technical side. I mean, on the technical side, recording is good, it's mixed well. I know that it's ready to go. But on the emotional side of things, understanding which song to put out, I don't think I can explain that feeling, because at this point, I don't have like an AR now or anybody that I work with. So I'm either making decisions solely or asking friends that are in the music industry that have that expertise. But for me, I solely go with like a feeling. I won't lie, when I recorded the song, I knew that I was going to release the song first. It wasn't the song I wanted to drop first. I had another plan.
What changed?
Different plan. Immediately I finished recording that song, I knew that
has to go out.
I just knew, like, I knew that this has to come first.
Yes. Yeah, and the video too, the one I really liked was the cow one. Where
that one I did that with my sister.
You did it with your sister? Yeah. Was she the one that forced you to do it, or did you think?
No.
Did you think
right now I'm on a content piece, so
I mean that's the only way you can push your stuff. You just need to have content out. I'm just trying
to like use any creative idea or just to create content and just put my stuff out. But yeah, I had that idea since, and I mean I needed her to be there. She has great energy.
She has great. You need to justice for your sister. She needs to be on the team. I think she needs to be on the team, and also the one by the beach house. That was very colorful.
Yeah, I love that.
I think that was actually what drew me like to the video. It was so colorful. And you just do your own thing, like take your bad advice and be good. But no, really, let's actually look at the actual song.
Okay.
What is it about?
What is that song?
Because it's like there's a babe that showed you shit guy. You're just telling us.
To be fair, thinking about it now, for me, how I see that song is just a song against toxicity or toxic situations generally. But like for me, that song was like my best way to explain it. That was my first week in Lagos. I literally recorded that week after being in Lagos for a week, and for some weird reason, that's what I wanted to express.
Lagos babe show you shiggy.
Who didn't know the show shiggy? But yeah, that's what I just wanted to express at that point. Yeah.
So you didn't grow up in Lagos? Or?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you went to Unilag though.
22 years of my life.
And then you moved?
Yeah.
But there's no place like Lagos.
Never.
I mean, there's
Never.
chaos, but
And I
as
love
the
I love the
car.
chaos still. It's what it is.
And is there anything that you feel you couldn't learn without like actually delving into it? So you know how some people are like experience is the best teacher. Is there
Mm-hmm.
anything that you feel you've had to just be in it to learn?
Mm, I don't think so. I think even with reading, even when you read stuff, even at the end of the day, to practicalize it, that's still an experience. You have to live that, practical experience for you to understand what to do better, how to be better. So I don't think, I think everything that
And
I've
they,
learned in life has come through experiences and reading, definitely.
yeah, and so now this one,
Mm-hmm.
your old songs.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go back and listen to it?
Why not? Definitely.
Really?
I mean, there's some songs that, I mean, what will make me cringe is more just me laughing at myself, like what was I saying, that kind of thing. But it was, I will listen to it because I mean I knew that I created what I
You
liked.
agree?
I didn't create anything out of, oh, I need to blow, I need to be
I need
big. I
to.
created what I felt like creating at that point. But I think what will just make me laugh is maybe how I made something sound or how I sang something. I'll just laugh at that, but nothing too cringy,
Not
honestly.
nothing so crazy.
Mm.
Do you think you can maybe go back to one of the songs and like try to remake it or like rejig it and bring it out?
No.
It's just going to be in the archives.
There's one song I would love to, but it would be more of like remixing it to another sound, but not like, or re-engineering it, but not like remaking.
Remaking
I
it
think
just.
for every song is an era. Let's just stay there. Yeah.
That is so real. And to anyone that's watching that's also an underground artist, what is something you would like tell them?
Advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it could just, I mean, from the
Yeah.
regular thing that like, but something that you feel if someone had told you, you would have
Okay.
kept it to heart.
I would say, as much as we all want to be creative, understand that you're in a real as businessman. It's a business, and it's like owning a company, man. At the same time, as the owner of a company, before you start hiring people, you have to understand what sales is, understand marketing, understand systems for your operation. It's the same thing in music. You need to immerse yourself in these little things so that even when you want to bring people into your team, you understand how they can help take your vision far. So I'll say understand the business, understand a lot of things about the business.
Yeah.
Another thing I'll say, God, man, stick to God,
Just stick
because
to
some
God.
days you can run mad. So stick to God, man.
Let's talk about the days that you're running
I
mad.
think it's not basically running mad. It's just, I think we artists, I have it. I don't know, but I can't speak for any of that. So there's just days where there's just that abyss that's just there. Like you're doing stuff, you're putting out stuff, and because obviously we're working in the unknown, you don't know anything that's gonna happen from it. There's some
Yeah.
days you can feel like, am I really doing the right thing? But at the end of the day, if you love it, if you know that this is what you want to do and you're going to stick to it, why not just keep going?
So is that kind of what gets you out of the funk?
God and prayer.
God, just
Yes.
and prayer, just say, God, please
Yes.
help me. Have you ever cried? Like just
For
because,
music?
yeah, just out of maybe frustration of something just not going your way in music.
No.
You just tough it
Mm,
up.
why I have cried though, definitely, but like I think with music, no. Well, generally anything. So I had this, the way they like brought me up was always this thing where if you don't find it, it's because you've not learned how to find it.
Find it.
Yeah, just keep going and keep pushing, that kind of thing. But yes, I've cried. I'm a human being, please.
No, yes, now. No, I just felt like in the whole music
Nah,
business, if you
nothing. I don't
just
think, for me, I think anything that comes my way that seems frustrating is always, I just feel like I'm just one, conversation away, or one text away from,
do you ever
solution.
text him?
Yeah, definitely.
Does he ever text you?
To cry?
No, say to cry.
Like when he's going through like tough
I
times.
don't think so. I don't think we've ever had like a heart-to-heart
Look at
Yeah.
you.
tough conversation.
I think our conversations are very business based, music
Our
business
conversation
based.
of business, music. Oh, check this out. What does it sound like? What does it need? Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys go way back, don't you?
I've known Andrew for like 4 years.
And what has his music growth? Like how has
You
it
know
felt
what?
for
When I
you?
first met Andrew was not really serious on the music. I think he was like on a small hiatus.
Yeah, I was on a break.
So I
took a
was
break
actually
We'll come back to
doubting
that.
his music until I think like last year or 2 years ago. when he came to the house and Andre did something, and I'm like, this guy, what are you
Yes.
doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, play stuff, and I'm like, bro, you need to put out music, yeah. But yeah, technically he's actually solid.
It's not.
Yeah,
What caused the
technically he's solid.
Jesus?
Very good question. I moved to the UK and I needed to understand
The
my
same.
life first. Yeah. And I was not in the good headspace to just be creating. So it was a thing more of like, have a sense of direction in this new country, this new place that I'm in, and be sort of settled before, and I'll go back to creating music. Because for me, as much as I can create in chaos, I don't really enjoy it. It just stresses me.
It's
you know.
just so you rather just create when you're just calm, at peace, everything's fine.
Not every time come at peace, but at least for that, I mean, with anybody that comes to UK, Nigerians especially, your
Yeah,
first
you
thing
need to sort
is
yourself out.
sorting yourself out and being stable. So that was I think that was my goal first before going back into it.
Yeah, and do you even besides like having to deal with life stuff, do you ever have like moments where you hit a wall, like you get mind block, you can't create music or it's just not coming to you?
Yeah, definitely. But I think definitely I do, but it's more correlated to just being burnt out by doing other things. Nothing,
Really?
yeah, just
So you're one of God's favorite, so you can just sit down and just be like, okay, I mean, must create music, and
yeah,
then
it will come.
it will come.
I mean, it will never be perfect. It's just
Yeah.
like Sarah said something about how you can write like 999 shit songs before you get that. It's just
Yeah.
about like practice or you never always write hit songs or very good
For
songs.
sure.
Yeah, it will definitely come. I mean, melodies will come. I might not be able to convert it to words at that moment, but something will definitely
But
come.
it was something like come. That's good. You're a different human being, no. You're actually different. You guys, let me just tell you. If you see him, just touch the hem of his garment so that I can collect his God's favorite. And what's next for you? What are you looking
For
forward
me,
to?
right now, what's next is I'm really more focused on like because of the hiatus and
Yeah.
I'm more focused on creating and just how would I say being a rookie or being a learner. I'm not really caring about any sort of traction or result that comes out of anything right now. It's more
Yeah.
let me get myself back into that mood of creating on the music side, get myself back into that mood of creating content, understanding what sort of content can push my music, what content I need to create to sell the feeling of the music I created. I'm really just focused on that right now.
You're doing good. You're
Yeah,
doing
I really
amazing.
just focus on that right now. Because at the end of the day, my belief is as long as I can get that right and solid, I feel like the results or the good things I want from it to definitely come. What next? For me, I'm releasing another single. I would say July, but I've not decided. Then
Okay.
after then a project, an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this year my focus is really release as much music and
Yes.
try and bring my fans into a space. I love performing a lot.
Yes.
So
I think I would really like
yeah,
to see you
so
perform.
that's my own goal. First of all, how can I just move people that love my music into fans? That's number one. Then when they're now fans, I can now keep feeding them with my life, my music, and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a performance would be very good, especially in like an intimate
Yeah, I'm a
setting.
performer. I love performing, man.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe now I need to see more of that on your social
Yeah,
media
it's
as
on
well.
it's on YouTube actually. I have so I did a concert whilst I was living in Unilag.
Okay.
Like 600, 700 people ish.
Hello. we have a superstar in our
Yeah,
midst.
so yeah, for me, I've just always for me is how I see it is like I don't know about that, but for me, why am I creating music if I don't get to like perform with people that
Performance.
give them a different experience or give a different feeling to that sound? Yeah,
Are you a
that's how I
different
see it.
person when you perform?
When like different, and yeah, I'm different in like connection. Definitely, I want to connect my fans, so I like to be witty sometimes or just be
Yeah.
funny. I just have fun, man.
I'm actually good. I'm sorry. I'm going to go and look at
Sure,
the
you have it ticket, don't worry.
YouTube video. In fact, after this, you guys, I'll show it. But thank you very much
You're
for
very welcome. You're very
taking
welcome.
time
You're very
to
welcome.
speak to
You're very
me.
welcome.
But just one last thing.
Mhm.
With where you are currently, are you happy?
I'm happy. I'm happy
See?
like mad. like, like when I think what I'm really more happy about is, I mean, to be honest here, the coming back from the break was very mental, because at the end of this was something that, I mean, I was still writing the process, but I had
Yeah.
not done it for a while. So I was feels that first wave of, okay, can I still do this? How do I do this? But I mean, as I got into the rhythm, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm confirmed. I sabi this thing I did do. So yeah, it was. I'm more happy that I just have the chance to just keep on creating and just keep
Yeah.
on, doing music things.
And your rhythm, do you like walk me through that process?
Okay.
Like, how do you get yourself in there? So is it like okay, just plug your ears, take a walk, listen to something, or you can just sit down and start writing?
So right now I'm training myself to actually like be in the moment in very funny situations. Yeah. So I mean, there's a routine definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all working, so I have set days where I can only create, but like at the same time, it just comes. I don't know. It's like I can be right now. Yeah, I can just be here right now. We're talking,
Yeah.
and there's a melody. I can just start saying thing or sing it. That's how it works for me. Then I can maybe convert it to something that I feel
Yeah.
like works. But in terms of reading, it just comes. It's just. But one thing I think I've picked from being my younger ages was, at random times, even when I'm alone, I'm just singing, even if it's rubbish. You don't know what melody will come out from
Yeah.
it. You don't know what
Diamond comes
sound
from
will come
coal,
from it. Yeah. So yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for
You're
coming
welcome.
once
Thank you for
again. It
having
was
me.
absolutely
Thank you,
nice
thank you,
speaking
thank
to you.
you.
I do have like some rapid fire questions. You just
Go
have to
for
pick,
it.
is it this or that?
Mhm. Oh,
So
yeah, no.
let's go. I think I know the answer to this one, but
Okay.
studio or live performance?
Live performance. Live
Okay,
performance.
collaboration or solo?
Collaboration. Yeah.
Who's your favorite collab?
That I've worked with?
Yes.
Favorite collab that I've worked with. His name is Basky.
Okay.
Basky. I love his stuff. He's very good.
And where you guys? How did you even get the collab? Did you reach out to him, or and like when you recorded, did you guys do it together?
I mean,
or-
we always just found ourselves in the same space, worked with the same people, and knew the same people. And for me, if I like your stuff and I feel like I want to work, I always reach out. And yeah, I reached out and it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, midnight sessions or morning sessions?
Morning.
Why?
You're fresh in the morning, more ideas, man. I mean, because of what we do, we always work late in the night and whatnot. But I like morning sessions at the end of the day. Just fresh
gets
and
in and
yeah,
out.
just get it out. Yeah.
Okay, freestyle or written? I think I kind of know this one.
Or written. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with freestyling.
Yeah.
But written.
I think when it's written, there's more intention. But I
Mhm,
guess
mhm.
with freestyle too, sometimes you can. But and the last one, first take or 10th take. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be 10th take, but
I feel like the take is perfect too. I feel like what I'm hearing sounds good in terms of what I'm singing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
10 take is the answer. That's it.
well, we've come to the end of this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. You guys, this is Abiola Andre. Do
you,
not
guys.
forget to, I'll put his link to his YouTube and his Spotify, everything. So please don't shame me. My community, don't shame me. So you guys should check him out. And yeah, hopefully in July we're gonna see
more music. Definitely.
If not, I will hound you. I
Don't
will
worry.
actually hound you.
I'm with it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and follow me everywhere. If not, I will hunt you down too. Stay jiggy. This episode is brought to you by Honey and Hive Productions.